Welcome back, guys. This will be the first video about Club World Cup Fantasy, and of course I will cover the first draft in it, and of course outline the main rules which is necessary to know before starting Club World Cup Fantasy. Before starting any team selection, I want to ask you to subscribe the channel and like this video because it's very important for me, while it represents significantly for you, and I want to ask you to help me to reach that milestone which is on the screen right now. So starting playing Club World Cup Fantasy is easy, as you have imagined, because it's more likely Qatar World Cup Fantasy, and if you played Qatar World Cup Fantasy 3 years ago, the main rules is known for you already. But I want to cover some of them, and we have some a little differences between Club World Cup Fantasy and Qatar World Cup Fantasy. Here now we have 4 chips, and for the short tournament like it is, 4 chips is too good to have. Okay, 4 chips, and which are wildcard and limitless card, of course, which is already known, and the importance is already known to you if you played fantasy, UCL, FPL fantasy, or even Euro or Qatar World Cup Fantasy. Third chip is mystery chip, and it will be revealed after the group stage. So right now talking about the mystery chip is nonsense, because it will be revealed after group stage for the round of 16. And the fourth chip is 12th man, and that means the extra player. So if you pick your 15 players, you will have to play as 16th player. So you will choose another player, extra player, who will grab you additional points. For example, if you have not money and if you have not budget for extra forward, just like Kane, Mbappe, or Haaland, and they are not participating in your team, you can choose 12 player card, and of course you can choose that extra player, and it will not have any importance about budget, any influence, and of course that 12 player will grab many points for you, just like I had in a Qatar World Cup Fantasy, where I took 18 points with that card. So it's very useful, and you must be wise when you use it. Okay, before starting team selection, I want to just see standings as it is. So starting with Group A, Palmeiras, Porto, Al Ahly, and Inter Miami. So it will be interesting. The first match is against Al Ahly, is against Inter Miami, so it's an opening match. Messi is going to open that Club World Cup Fantasy and Club World Cup Tournament. So the Group B, where PSG is against Atletico de Madrid, Botafogo, and Seattle, and the first match is against PSG is against Atletico de Madrid. So I just don't want to pick that players from PSG or Atletico, because first round is too important, and picking the PSG players will be so terrible for me, because the first match will be of course difficult for them. Maybe they are Champions League winners and they won the treble, but at this moment they are playing Atletico de Madrid, so I don't want to pick many players from PSG. Group C, we are Bayern, Auckland City, Boca Juniors, and Benfica, and this time I think Bayern is too heavily favorites, and I guess the picking the players from them will be wise for us. Group D, Flamengo, Esperance de Tunis, Chelsea, and LA. So having Chelsea players at this moment, I think it will be good, because Chelsea is playing very well that kind of tournament. So having Chelsea players right now, I guess it will be a big plus for us, and I will explain this later. Group E, we are River Plate, Urawa, Red Diamonds, Monterrey, and Inter. I guess Inter are heavily favorites at this moment because they are Champions League. They played Champions League final. They were dreadful and terrible in it, but I guess Inter is Inter, because that day was not their day. So PSG did very well, but that 5-0 score does not mean reality. And we all know at this moment Inzaghi is not Inter Milan's coach anymore, so he is going to coach Al Hilal. And right now Inter Milan, if Inzaghi is not going to picks a team in a Club World Cup, it will be too difficult for us to pick the players, because nobody knows what will be the starting lineup. Nobody knows what will be the formation of new Inter Milan. So right now, Group F: Fluminense, Borussia Dortmund, Ulsan, and Mamelodi Sundowns. And this moment, I guess picking Borussia players are very profitable for us. So Group G: Manchester City, Wydad, Al Ain, and Juventus. And Group H, where Real Madrid, Al Hilal, Pachuca, and Salzburg are participating. And that Group H is too good right now, as I see, and Real Madrid of course are favorites, and I think the second one is going to be Al Hilal for me. Okay, let's see my first draft as it is. So my first draft, and I picked Sommer and Franco Armani from River Plate. And despite the fact Inter Milan lost the final 5-0, I guess Jan Sommer is going, and the new coach, he's going to be main goalkeeper of course, and he's too good. And I guess in the Club World Cup Fantasy, Jan Sommer will be crucial players, because if we take the fixtures, match against Monterrey, match against Urawa Red Diamonds, and match against River Plate, I guess he is the good asset to pick. Next one is Armani from River Plate, and we all know, just like I have mentioned earlier, Jan Sommer will be against Armani in the first fixture. Third fixture, sorry, but I guess my strategy is to have limitless or wild card on a stage of second or third fixture. So having Armani and Jan Sommer right now is not I don't deal a big problem right now. The next one is defensive line, and it's Cucurella for me, because he had great season at Chelsea, and he scored many crucial goals for Chelsea, and they won Conference Cup. And Chelsea is playing very well that kind of tournament. So having Chelsea players, if we consider the group, which is easy for them, I guess Cucurella is going to be good asset for us. Next one is Dumfries, who is so efficient in attack in Inter Milan, and I guess this player, maybe he was the one of the best defender in UCL campaign, and who else but all the credits for Dumfries, and I guess that player will be so crucial for us. Raul Asensio for Real Madrid, and the new formation for Real Madrid, new coach Xabi Alonso, and I guess everyone will be too motivated in the Club World Cup. So Raul Asensio, having that kind of player with under the price 4.2 million is too good to have. Rierson from Borussia Dortmund, and recently that guy is looking too good, and Borussia Dortmund has of course easy fixtures. If we see it, Fluminense, maybe that's the most difficult fixture between those three, Sundowns and Ulsan HD. I guess Borussia Dortmund is going to have good fixtures and good points, so having Rierson is looking too good for me. And of course Joško Guardiola from Manchester City, and that guy loves to score many goals, and of course that guy is too efficient in the case of ball recoveries. So having Guardiola, even for a price 6.1 million, is too good. Of course my midfield looks like this: Olise, I'll start, and Kimmich, the double up from Bayern, because Bayern has very good fixtures in the Club World Cup Fantasy, and having attacking players of Bayern from Bayern will be too efficient for us. And of course those are good assets. Olise and Kimmich both will be my crucial players for Club World Cup Fantasy. Enzo Fernandez from Chelsea, and just like I have mentioned in the case of Cucurella, Enzo Fernandez is a great player, and he loves ball recoveries, and of course he scores many goals. He scored in a Conference League final crucial goal, equalizer against Betis, and this guy is looking too good, and this kind of tournaments he is playing very well. Vitinha will be my first player and last player from PSG first round, and in the first draft Vitinha is looking too good, because I think he's the leader, one of the leader, of course, in a PSG team. And who else but Vitinha is responsible to take man of the match against Atletico de Madrid, because in the center he's the leader for me, and Vitinha, as it seems, he takes penalties, and of course Vitinha is going to be a good asset. If you look the prices of the midfielders is too high. It's starting from 10, and the great players are costing 10, 9, 9.5. So having Vitinha right now under 6.1 is the cheat code, I think, for Club World Cup Fantasy. And Mastan Tuono, that player from River Plate, is the youngster, and there are rumors that he's going to play for PSG or for even Real Madrid. So having that kind of player right now in the first draft is too good, because his price is 4.3 million. He's registered as a midfielder, but he actually plays as a right winger. So having that player, he's a superstar. We all know he will be too motivated. Maybe the best player of the tournament he's going to be. He's one of the contender, of course, and of course he's going to play for PSG or for Real Madrid probably. But if it changes, of course, it's a first draft, and of course in the final draft the teams will be revealed, and we will have to change something if we want. On the my forward line is looking like this: Kylian Mbappe, Serhou Guirassy, and Harry Kane, just like I have mentioned in the case of Bayern. The good fixtures for German team and Auckland City, of course Harry Kane is going to be my captain for Matchday 1, and I will explain the captain rule, of course, and listen carefully later, of course. And Guirassy and Kylian Mbappe, my two extra forwards right now. And Mbappe is in a good shape, and he took Golden Boot. He scored many goals in Real Madrid, and probably Kylian Mbappe is going to score again in a Club World Cup Fantasy, and maybe he's going to have some extra points from Blancos. And of course everyone will be too motivated under Xabi Alonso, and this time Kylian Mbappe will be a crucial player for my team. Serhou Guirassy, and I could not miss that player because he took the man of the match too many times in Champions League. He's the top scorer alongside Rafinha and Serhou Guirassy, who scored hat-trick against Barcelona, and this guy scored many goals in Bundesliga. He became, I guess, top scorer in Bundesliga, and Borussia Dortmund, because of him, is going to play Champions League next year. So having Serhou Guirassy under 9 million is going to be good asset. Of course there are too many options, just like Holland, just like Vini Jr., but I guess at this moment, if you take 12 player chip on the match day 1, and if you have that kind of strategy, of course it will be too good to have Haaland as an extra player in a team. But this time, just like I see, the first draft is looking too good, so I can save it. Okay, now just see the team, the main team right now is looking like this. And what about captaincy rule? We can change the captain anytime during match day, but when our player has played, we can change the captaincy only once. But if our captain did not play, we can change captaincy multiple times. So there is wise captain option, of course. If our captain missed the match due to injury or something like this, wise captain is going to calculate the double points, and it's the similar rule just like it is FPL fantasy. So right now I have that kind of team, and Jan Sommer, Cucurella, Dumfries, Asensio, Rierson, Olise, Fernandes, Vitinha, Kimmich, Mbappe, and Guirassy. So now we have the players on the bench, of course, and I will sub in them because they are playing the earlier. Okay, Guardiola is playing on 18, so Armani is going to play instead of Jan Sommer on the first round for me. So it's looking good right now. Okay, the captain, of course, for me will be Harry Kane, and he is going to play on the first day. The vice captain will be Guirassy for me at this moment, as I see. Okay, when Harry Kane finishes his fixture, I guess, and if he fails, my next captain will be Kylian Mbappe. And of course, don't forget to smash the confirm button. Okay, it's like this, and it's a first draft, so the captaincy rule is covered. All the main rules are covered. So if you want, if you played Qatar World Cup Fantasy 3 years ago, it's too similar. The rules are too similar, so you can use that terms. And if you want to make the video about the rules and about the bonus fixtures, of course you can comment do you think to win the Club World Cup Fantasy, and who are favorites in your opinion? Just comment below and just exchange our opinions about it. So that's it, guys. The Club World Cup Fantasy first team draft is over, and thanks for watching. Goodbye and see you later.